Is the grass-fed label on your steak actually telling you the truth? Or are you paying premium prices for beef that was grain-finished in a feedlot?
Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster, and today we're cutting through confusing labels so you can spot fake grass-fed beef and find the real thing that aligns with a lifetime forage diet.
I'm Alara Sky. Many shoppers assume grass-fed means cattle grazed on pasture from birth to harvest. In reality, that claim often hides grain finishing. The terms that matter are 100% grass-fed and grass-finished, ideally backed by a credible third-party certification.
Let's define those terms clearly. 100% grass-fed signals the animal consumed forage for its entire life after weaning, with no grain at any stage. Grass-finished confirms the final months before slaughter were also forage only. When these appear together, you close the loophole that allows early pasture followed by grain finishing.
Verification is the weak point. Label approvals typically rely on paperwork reviews rather than on-farm inspections. That's why independent certification is essential. The American Grass-Fed Association, or AGA, maintains the strongest U.S. standard: lifetime pasture raising, a 100% forage diet, no feedlot confinement, no antibiotics or added hormones, and independent audits.
Organic is not a substitute for grass-fed. Organic beef can still be finished on organic grain. If you want lifetime forage, you need 100% grass-fed or grass-finished plus certification. Treat pasture-raised as a living conditions claim, not a diet guarantee.
Shoppers need a practical system. Start with the label. Look explicitly for 100% grass-fed and grass-finished. Next, scan for a certifier's seal, ideally AGA. With a certification ID, you can cross-check. If there's no certifier, recognize that you're relying on producer documentation alone.
Transparency should extend beyond the label. Real programs usually print the ranch or farm name and sometimes a lot number. That traceability lets you verify practices. If the package hides the source, ask why. Then visit the brand's website. A credible feeding or finishing page details forage protocols and audits. Vague marketing copy is a red flag.
At the counter, ask direct questions. A single line, "Was this animal grain finished?" can reveal what the label doesn't. Staff should be able to point to substantiating documents. If answers are evasive, reconsider. Also sanity check the price. Authentic grass-fed and finished beef generally costs more because pasture-based systems require more land, time, and resources.
Visual cues can support your decision, though they're not definitive. Grass-finished fat often shows a slightly yellow hue from carotenoids, and the lean can appear darker crimson with less heavy marbling. Grain finishing tends to produce whiter, more uniform fat and heavier marbling. Use these clues alongside certification and sourcing details, not in isolation.
Beware greenwashing. Front-of-package banners can conceal fine print disclosures or omit finishing details. Some brands design logos that mimic certification seals without any verifiable registry. If you can't confirm the certifier's criteria and audits on a public site, treat the mark as unproven. Feel-good words like natural, farm fresh, or from family farms do not describe a diet.
Nutritionally, the finishing period matters. Research shows grass-finished beef tends to carry more omega-3s, conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, and plant-derived phytochemicals. Metabolomic analyses link pasture diets to higher polyphenols, carotenoids, and tocopherols, as well as stronger vitamin profiles. Grain finishing reduces these compounds, shifting the fatty acid balance away from those benefits.
Those phytochemicals aren't trivial. They reflect what the animal ate and translate into compounds tied to antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and cardiometabolic support for you. When you choose genuine grass-fed and finished beef, you're choosing meat whose nutrient density tracks with a lifetime of grazing rather than a final push of grain.
Let's cover where to buy. The most reliable path is direct sourcing, ranchers, CSA programs, and producers who post certification details, ranch locations, and batch information. The AGA maintains a searchable directory of certified producers. That list lets you confirm lifetime forage standards, pasture raising, and zero antibiotics or hormones before you purchase.
Online sellers can work when they publish producer lists and audit standards, rather than hiding behind generic claims. Look for transparent descriptions of grazing protocols and finishing, plus visible certification. Farmers markets and local butchers are excellent too, provided you ask the right questions and request documentation when needed.
If you're comparing two packages today, apply a quick 10-point check. 1. 100% grass-fed. 2. Grass-finished. 3. Third-party certification with a verifiable ID. 4. Farm or ranch name on the label. 5. Clear feeding details online. 6. A straight answer on grain finishing at the counter. 7. Ignore buzzwords. 8. Price that reflects pasture reality. 9. Fat and lean color that support forage feeding. 10. Stated policies on antibiotics and hormones aligned with recognized standards.
When you see a rustic package with rolling pastures but no finishing detail, pause. If price is unusually low compared to certified peers, ask what corners were cut. If a logo looks official, but you can't find the certifier's criteria or audit reports, assume the oversight is missing until proven otherwise.
Let's end with a simple, actionable plan you can use on your next shop. Pick one brand, verify 100% grass-fed plus grass-finished, confirm AGA certification in the public registry, and note the ranch name. If any of those pieces is missing, choose a product that has them, or buy directly from a listed AGA producer.
Your challenge today is to choose one source of beef you buy regularly and run it through the 10-point checklist. Confirm finishing, certification, and traceability before your next purchase, so you know exactly what you're paying for.
Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.